Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Been a long time since I've done a little sit down video. It's December 2022, which means the year has basically gone, it's happened, which also means I've been on YouTube for 1 year. I was just looking back on all my videos yesterday and I was looking like at the dates that I posted, and I was posting consistently every month up until July. Like, I didn't post in August, September, October or November because your girl has been busy. Your girl has been booked, busy and blessed. Basically, I think I'm just gonna reflect from January 2022 to December 2022. Just a sit down video, talk about all the things that have gone well for me and also look at some things that I've learnt. I wouldn't say things that I could change because I don't have any regrets like that, but more so, yeah, just things that I've learned and things that I want to take with me into 2023, but also looking at my vision board and how I've managed to manifest some things that are on there. So this year I wanted to make a vision, like a physical one, but I just decided to keep it on Pinterest. So I collected all these images and pictures of things that I wanted, you know, to happen, things that I desired, things that I wanted to do, what I wanted to look like, you know, what I wanted to experience. So I wouldn't say it was a vision board actually. I'd more so say it was an inspiration board, something like that. Okay, so I called it 222. Probably just gonna, like I said, screen record it and show you guys what's on here, but I don't know if you can see, there's just some things here, pictures of women that I think are great, some images of women that I think are great, women that are within the like same industry as me, actors, dancers, singers, performers. So up here we've got a picture of Gabrielle Union, Nia Long and Sanaa Lathan. They are all actresses, black Hollywood actresses. Everyone knows them, everyone knows who they are. Obviously, oh gosh. Oh, I just clicked on it and it said the Black Woman's Bible. But basically these are like, oh, it's not even focusing. I'm gonna put it up on the screen. But yeah, obviously I went to uni to do dance, but I also trained in musical theatre, which means I've done dancing, singing and acting. When it comes to acting, that's still something I want to do, something I think I'm good at, something I'm going to focus on more. Something I'm going to, yeah, focus on more next year. This year was about dancing, like just breaking into things that I wanted to do. But anyway, that's the reason I've got these queens on my vision board, because I aspire to have careers like them. And then I've just got some motivational quotes on here that says, you can if you think you can. I've also got one that says, you are the greatest project you'll ever work on. And I feel like I'm forever working on myself. I feel like people should always be working on themselves, like throughout life. Like, it's just something that never stops. Now we get into the exciting bit, the Beyonce. This is something that I have managed to manifest in my life. Obviously everyone will want to dance with Beyonce. I've always wanted to dance with Beyonce, and this year I managed to do it. So rewind back to February this year, I went to Birmingham on my own for the first time to go and audition to be a dancer for Beyonce. And I wasn't gonna go. And the only reason I wasn't gonna go is because I saw that it was in Birmingham. And I was like, oh, it's in Birmingham, like I can't be bothered. I'm not gonna like But then my friend Naomi, she messaged me and she asked me if I was doing it, and I was like, yeah, I was going to, but then I thought, actually, why am I letting the fact that it's in Birmingham stop me? Like, and then that's when I was like, I need to stop cutting off opportunities that are coming, that are made for me. I had to change my mindset, and I feel like that's why I haven't done certain things in life. Like when it comes to my driving, like people ask, oh, like, so you want to drive, like why aren't you driving yet or whatever, and I was just like, oh, like I've just never been able to afford it. And then I was like, well, actually, if you change your mindset to say, well, I can afford it, let me put some money aside and make that my focus, you can do it. So I feel like if I had that mindset back then, I would have been driving by now. That's just one example. Another one is like I was like, oh, like, I've only been out the country once. Oh, why? Like I go on holidays like 2 times a whatever, however, whatever. Yeah, people go on holiday all the time, and I was just like, well, I've never been able to afford it. Again, the same mindset. If you set some money aside and say, I can afford it, I will be able to afford it, then it's possible. But I'll get into that afterwards. But that's just like me, that's just me realizing that I do sometimes cut myself short because of how I think. And now I've changed my mindset to allow, I've just changed my mindset to allow more opportunities to come my way, and for me to actually take them rather than let them pass me by for stupid, like, low vibrational reasons. But anyway, went to Birmingham. It was a Bring It to Brum class slash Beyonce experience audition, and I went there and I was like, I was with all my like Beyond Limits girls, and obviously it's the top of the year. This was in February this year, and I was like, yeah, this is fun, dancing to Beyonce all day. I was in my element, and I felt like I was in my element. I really enjoy traveling on my own, so obviously I went there on my own. I got the coach. I walked 40 minutes from the coach station to my location, just listening to my music, and then I got there, saw all my girls, and yeah, did the dance. We didn't find out on the day. We had to wait, but I just knew. You know, when you know, you know. I think it took them a little while after to announce who had been chosen to be part of the Beyonce experience, and they did that over on Instagram, and my name was right there at the top as I expected, and I was like, yes. So yeah, that's how I managed to manifest that into my life. That was on my vision board. Yeah, also going back to the whole Beyonce theme, I took this picture, and it's just like a picture of all these Beyonce dancers here. I'm gonna put it on the screen. I'll put it on the screen. And this just reminds me of when I did Move It with Beyond Limits. I posted a video. You guys who haven't seen it, you can go watch it. I did a whole weekly vlog, and there's like a part 1 and a part 2. But you get to see like behind the scenes of us girls backstage before we went on stage, just like standing strong together, vibing together, and that's what that picture reminds me of. So I feel like that was another Beyonce manifestation, especially because we danced to Beyonce as well at Move It. And then it's so crazy. There's pictures of me. There's pictures of me in rehearsals from a Night Beyond Limits show that I did in September, and also in rehearsals for UK Black Pride with the Beyonce experience. And that's why I just put pictures of people in rehearsals on my vision board, because that's what I wanted to do. Like, I wanted to be busy dancing up in the studio with my girls. So we've got a picture here of Danity Kane back in the day in a rehearsal with Lorianne Gibson, and we've got Beyonce here with her dancers in rehearsals. But yeah, that's that. Another one here which I think is kind of scary, right? So I did a show with Beyond Limits, and the styling was by Connie, and for the opening number she had us wear like these black cutout tops and these silver like metallic trousers. I'm gonna insert picture, yeah, picture of me and my girls backstage wearing the outfit designed by Connie. And then after the show I was like, hold up, I've seen this image somewhere before. Can we talk about how it looks exactly like this picture here of TLC? They're basically wearing the same outfit, and as I say, I don't show anyone what's on my vision board. There's no way that Connie would have known oh, you know, you should put this on her vision board, let me make that happen for her. There's no way she would have known. This is just the way that these things work. I just think it's crazy. But the costumes are, so maybe she was inspired by it, who knows, but I didn't know that. I made this vision board back in like December last year. So yeah, those two images, they're very similar, and I was like, whoa, things are really like coming alive from my vision board. Okay, so I found something else. Right, on here we've moved on to the money side. It's just like, you know, some things to manifest more money into my life. There's some affirmations on here for manifesting money. I'll read some of them out. So this says, money flows easily to me, which I truly believe. Like, I truly believe that. I am a money magnet. Every dollar I spend comes to me multiplied. I am in harmony with the energy of money. I am energy, money is energy. Money always finds its way to me. I am aligned with the energy of wealth and abundance. And the more money I spend, the more money I have and receive. So that's just like a post that someone made. But I also put just pictures of money up on my vision board. I don't know if you can see. I'm really trying to make this focus for you guys. Please, please. It's not working. It's not working. But yeah, there's basically just wads of cash, like actual images, wads of cash on my vision board. And now let's talk. So back in September I entered into a competition. It was a lip sync battle. My mum was telling me about it for a while, and I was just like yeah, I'll do it, whatever. But I never entered myself in. I was just like so overwhelmed with work, so overwhelmed with rehearsals for everything, and it was like a very last minute thing. So like the last minute I messaged the woman. I was like, yeah, I heard they was looking for one last person, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna enter into this lip sync competition. And if you know me, if you follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok, you know, even my TikTok says lip sync queen. Like, I'm always just doing that shit. The ones that know. So I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna do this. I didn't have time to prepare, obviously, because I was busy from the show. Got to the day now, I was rushing around because I barely had enough time. I just threw an outfit together quickly on the day. It wasn't even as the artist, like I just dressed as myself. And then when I got there, everyone was like literally dressed up as who they were being, and I was doing Alicia Keys, but I came dressed as myself. Anyway, long story short, I won the lip sync battle. I came first and won £500 in cash, like wads of money, of exactly how I've seen it on my vision board. So yeah, that's just another thing that's happened for me this year, and how I've manifested more money into my life. What else? I also like to put pictures of like girlfriends, just like girlfriends. I have a lot of girlfriends, and I think it's nice for you to have a lot of girlfriends. Stick together. Girls always need girls, man. You do. And I'm definitely a girl's girl. So I have, yeah, pictures of female friendships on here. It's like representative of me and my sisters, like my blood sisters, me and my love sisters, me and my dance sisters. Like, yeah, so I feel like I have a healthy relationship with all of my female friends. I was trying to scroll on here and see what else I managed to... Oh, I missed one. Okay, so right at the top I have a picture here that says it says dance teacher. That's on my vision board, and it's got like a definition. It says a multitasking, choreographing rock star who lives to inspire and loves to encourage. They're kind of a big deal. So I put that on my vision board. Admittedly, I didn't put it on at the same time as everything else. However, I did put it on there before I managed to have a dance teaching experience. So I managed to teach my first dance heels class with Beyond Limits. They gave me the opportunity to teach one of their beginners classes, and that's definitely something I wanted to do. Super grateful for that opportunity. It went very quick because it was only 1 hour, and I was like, whoa. Like, I didn't get to execute it exactly how I wanted to. So yeah, I definitely will be doing more of that. But again, that's just one other thing that I've managed to achieve this year. Definitely something I want to do more of. Not even necessarily in heels, but for me to be teaching a heels class, that's also a major deal to me. Like, but it's just crazy to think that I started off doing street dance. I always knew that I wanted to dance, you know, like in heels and stuff, but when I first started, my heels were about this short and they were blocks. They wasn't even stilettos. And I think it was, I'm sure it was Charlene Quigley's class who I did. I think I was around 19. Yeah, I think I was 19. So that's almost 10 years ago when I first started dancing in heels. And then gradually progressed to a stiletto heel. Yeah, basically what I'm saying is I've managed to achieve something else, you know, dance teacher. I definitely feel like I want to give more and I want to share my experiences. I do feel like I've over the years racked up a lot of knowledge on how to help people. I feel like dancing in heels requires a lot of confidence for it to look good, and I was always being told that, yeah, you have the looks or whatever, like you have the whole image, you can dance, but you're just not confident. And I was so sick and tired of hearing that, and I feel like this year I've just said, like, whatever, like I don't want to hear it anymore basically, and I'm just stepping into my power, and I feel like I'm definitely doing that. I don't want to I just don't want to hear it, because I know what I've got in here, I know what I'm capable of, and for someone else like Cresta to see that within me and give me the opportunity to share with other people meant a lot. And yeah, it just feels good. It feels nice to be where I'm at right now. So yeah, thank you, Cresta, thank you for that if you're watching. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this part of the video in terms of what I've manifested on my vision board for 2022. So now I'm just gonna talk about some things that also went well for me, like every month. So yeah, stay tuned. Let's go back to how the year started and how 2022 has blessed me and how 22 has followed me throughout this whole year. So January was my birthday, turned 28, 20 and also I won a free photo shoot by entering the competition on Instagram. Won a free photo shoot. You can go and watch that. It's the video that's called Spend the Day With Me. It's on my thing. I don't know how to link it, but I'll figure it out. If not, I'll add it in the description. But yeah, I won a free photo shoot. I had been meaning to update my portfolio forever. My last portfolio pictures were back in 2017. So yeah, it was nice. I didn't have to pay for it, and that was just a blessing, you know. I was chosen to get a free photo shoot when I had been meaning to update my portfolio forever. So that was that. And then also I think I got asked to do it, I think this was January as well, got asked to do a music video back in January as well. So I started off the year strong. What else happened in January? I'm just literally thinking off the top of my head, because as I said, this video, I wasn't even planning on doing this today. And then I think that was it in January. I think probably had a few auditions as well, but I can't remember. Then February, I booked a little cute job through my friend Laura, and it was with some of my other friends. We did like a little I don't even know what to call it. It was just like little cheerleaders, little go-girls. And that was another paid opportunity as well. What else? Also February was when I did the audition for the Beyonce Experience. Yeah, already spoken about that. March is when Move It happened. So I think in February or January or February, I got asked if I wanted to do Move It with Beyond Limits. And then March is when it happened. And that was another, like, I've spoken about it already, but that was another like dream come true, because I always wanted to perform at Move It and finally got to do it. I think it was March as well when I got asked to be a part of Beyond Limits. Cresta asked me if I wanted to be part of the company, and of course I said yes. So that was another good thing that happened for me. And then from that, from being part of the company in April, so on April now, I might do a little timeline actually. April, I booked a job with Beyond Limits, be in a music video, another paid opportunity. So just look at how the things were happening. Just look at how the things were happening. The things that was on my vision board, and manifesting money, manifesting paid opportunities, manifesting dancing opportunities, doing things I always wanted to do. And we're only up to April now. And I know I was auditioning for, I think I had an audition for a Disney movie, which I can say now because the movie is out and I never booked it, but it's okay. Which is for Disney Disenchanted. That would have been cute because Enchanted is one of my favourite Disney movies. So to be in Disenchanted would have been cool, you know, as a dancer. I would have fulfilled that dream, but it's okay, we're working on it. Anyway, so that was April. What happened in May? I can't really remember what happened in May, you know. Okay, I had to pause for a minute and think what happened in May, but I think I had another performing opportunity with Beyond Limits. We had like some of the crew performing at the mentoring program, so that happened. And then in June, I went on holiday. I went on holiday with my sisters. And that was the first time we'd been out of the country together since I was 10. So for 18 years we hadn't been out of the country, and that was because I would say collectively our mindsets were like, oh, I ain't got the money for it. Like, I don't have the money to go on holiday. I can't afford to go on holiday. But my sister was turning 30 and she always wanted to go to Italy, and I was like, well, do you know what, it's pretty affordable, let's just put some money aside and let's do it. So yeah, we went to Italy in June. I've recently posted those videos, you can go and check them out. There's a part 1 and a part 2. So then that happened, and also in June I started rehearsals for a Night Beyond Limits theatre production, which reminds me, I believe it was in January I did the Night Beyond Limit, no sorry, I did the Beyond Limits audition program, something like that. And basically if you went to that, you could get scouted to be in the show. Like, you know, you didn't have to audition to be in the show, and that opportunity was given to me. So I think that happened back in January. That was another win for me. Yes, I think that was January. So rewind, put that in January. and that is how I got to be in the show this year. So yeah, that happened. And then in July I started rehearsals for UK Black Pride times Beyonce Experience. So obviously I told you before, back in February I did the audition, and then we started our rehearsals in June. To, you know, there was a whole lot of us, I can't even remember, but there was a whole bunch of girls, and we were all going to be Beyonce's backing dancers. So that happened in July. I think that was it for July. And then come August now was the actual UK Black Pride times Beyonce Experience performance, which I was so gassed for, so excited to have that experience, to dance 40 minutes to all Beyonce's, well, not all of Beyonce's songs, but basically the whole set is Beyonce. And it's like seeing Beyonce like live, you know. She does her sets, and it's basically a replica of that. So yeah, that was cool. Did that. That was August. And then come September now, there was a whole lot going on. I actually wrote this down in my phone somewhere. Okay, I found my notes. I'm gonna rewind. This is why it's good to make notes. But I missed something out in August. I went to the Millennium Tour with my sisters and my friend Amy. Got to see Omarion live again, and it was right at the front. And you know how there's whatever the performers are, and they throw their t-shirts into the audience. My sister caught Omarion's t-shirt, and the people that know how much me and my sisters were gassed off Omarion, but my sister is still gassed off of him, and she caught his t-shirt. So that happened in August as well. So then September was a Night Beyond Limits performance, which means from June to September I was in rehearsals. And we also did like some BTS, like filming visuals for the show, and there was one piece where I was like the main girl. So, you know, I was very much given main character energy. And then also won the lip sync battle in September. And then I also got asked to be the main character for a little video shoot advert thing that's coming out. I still can't say who it is because it's not out yet, but it's for like a well-known artist from like back in the day. So that's exciting. I can't wait till that comes out so I can share it with you all. Right, and then we're in October now, and I managed to do another portfolio update for a discounted price. I always wanted to get my photos taken by Jodie, and finally did, and they're like the best pictures that I've ever, like the best pictures that my portfolio could have seen. I tried to do them more like modelly and more actressy this time, because my other ones are quite dancey, and I'm trying to go more down the model route, model actress route. And so yeah, those pictures were great. And then so I did my first Beyonce Experience performance aside from UK Black Pride. Like, it was just the Beyonce and then me and another girl. We did a performance back in October. We did that in Leicester, a nightclub called Athena. And then now we're on November, which was very eventful, very eventful. So I saw an advert on Instagram by an agency, and they were looking for dancers. So I messaged them, sent them an email. I was like, okay, yeah, cool, I'm interested. Then they was like, okay, can you send us a self-tape? And for me to send self-tapes from my home is there's nowhere for me to dance in my house, okay? But I was like, oh, I need to do it. So my sister helped me set up, you know, set some space aside. I had to also choreograph like 2/8 or something. So yeah, did that. Was very proud of my little choreography as well, actually. Yeah, sent that off to them, and then there was like, they asked for a self-tape and like some portfolio pictures, like headshot, body shot. And I was like, well, of course, I've just updated my portfolio. I'm gonna send these pictures that Jodie has taken of me, and I sent my dance video as well. Next minute, I have an email back saying you've been confirmed, and the pay for this job was the most I've ever been offered for a music video. So that's another way that I've manifested more money into my life, paid opportunities. And then also in November, I taught my first dance heels class, as I said, and then I had 2 other Beyonce experience performances. One was in Wales, so I went out of the country again. It was only for like, you know, just to do the performance. I didn't stay around, but hey, I went out of the country. And then I did one in Birmingham and performed at the O2 Academy. In November, I also released my first show reel, which was something I had been meaning to do for ages, but I just felt like I didn't have enough footage. But finally was able to do that. And then also in November, I got asked to do another last minute video shoot, and again, it was a paid opportunity, and they made me like, there was aspects where I was like the main like girl. So yeah, 2022 was very much doing its thing for me. And then in December, I got asked to do a video shoot, but then they released me from that. So I thought, you know, yay, I've managed to do something for every month, but it's fine. That's fine. But in December, I went to Paris. The start of this month, I went to Paris. I've wanted to go to Paris since I was, I want to say about 18. I've always wanted to go like around my birthday, but I didn't want the hype of Christmas and New Year's and so I was always unsure, and I just never made it happen. But like I said, changed my mind, changed my life. Changed my mind, changed my life, started doing things differently, doing things I hadn't done before. And yeah, the Paris vlog will have come out by now, so you can see that on my channel if you've not seen it already. But yeah, like I said, 2022 has been good for me in terms of my career and in terms of things that have gone well for me. I've been blessed this year. I've been seen. I feel confident. I've stepped into myself. Like, I know what I want, I know what I don't want, I know what I'm not gonna tolerate anymore. Yeah, so I feel like I was just speaking at you and speaking very fast, so I'm gonna slow it down a bit. I feel like this video is all over the place, but I hope it makes sense. Like, I've spoke about how I've manifested things on my vision board, and then I've given you a timeline of all the things that have kept me booked, busy and blessed from January to December of 2022 in all of my, not all of my videos, but a few of my videos. Like, you can even see for yourself. Like, I'll just be walking, minding my business, and the number 22 will just pop out at me. I will do another video, I've said it before, of how I even got into the whole angel number thing. I will, because I think it's very interesting for those who are interested. Well, yeah, what I'm going to talk about now, just quickly to wrap up the video, because I don't know how long this video is going to be, but just to bring everything together, I'm just going to say that looking back on everything, I do feel very grateful for all the opportunities that have come to me. I feel grateful that I've managed to step into my power, step into my confidence, know who I am, know that I am a role model to some people, and that's something else I will speak about, because I feel like it's just a way that I want to encourage people to be themselves. I feel like you always win by being yourself, and I feel like I've really mastered that this year. There's also some lessons I've learned with how to care for myself and how to treat myself. I've had situations where I've like I wouldn't say dumbed myself down, but I've just allowed things to slide just to keep the peace. But then that's damaging on me and my soul, and it brings me down, puts me in a low vibrational space. And I feel like now I'm just gonna speak up. I think it's just like, if something's bothering you, something's holding you down, I think you should just speak up, speak about it, even write down in a journal, just to get it out, just to put it out there, and just to get it off your chest. I think you should always speak out, and I feel like that's what I'm going to do more of, because the girl's tired. Like, I'm tired of people thinking they can treat me certain ways, thinking they can talk to me certain ways. Like, talk to me nice, talk to me nice. Do you know who I am? Like, I would say overall that's been my lesson of the year, to just like, don't hold back. Don't hold back. I feel like I've been pushing myself this year, and I feel like it's been working. Like, people have been seeing me, opportunities have been coming my way, my mind is open, and now I feel like stepping into 2023 is about just taking more action, actively planning, sticking to your plan, more discipline, and yeah. But like, in terms of my career, my mind is more clearer about the way that I want things to happen, the way that I want things to go. So yeah, I'm looking for some healthy changes for 2023. My career's been very kind to me this year, but there are some other areas that I want to work on. Like, I'm getting older, I'm turning 29 next month. There's more things that I want to achieve. I feel like I deserve to be loved, deserve to have some love in my life, and you know, it starts with yourself. And I feel like I'm always kind to myself, like practice self-love. Of course, there's only so much that I can do on my side, so I'm just leave that there. But in terms of my career, things have been good, and yeah, that's it. Sorry if it sounds like I'm rambling on. I just really wanted to get this video out, and I'm gonna try and put it together so it looks nice and it's, you know, easy to listen to. But yeah, shout out to all the people who's been supporting me this year. Like, the ones that really care, it shows. The ones that don't care, fair enough. It is what it is. I'm looking to continue my YouTube journey next year. I definitely will. Upgrading, doing more things. I created a new YouTube channel as well for specifically dance related things. It's just my name, AIYEESHAV. So far my showreel was on there. You can go and have a look, subscribe. But yeah, that's it. Hope you all have had a blessed 2022, and I'm wishing you all a successful, happy 2023. So yes, peace out guys. Hit the like button and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Do you know what, next time I do one of these videos, I'm actually gonna plan it, because whenever I don't plan it, I just end up rambling on and there's like no structure to the video. But yeah, so next time, so that I can help you guys get on my level of what I'm actually talking about, I will plan it out and like have some structure to the video. But regardless, I hope you were able to take something away from this video. Please let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, peace out. I'm really trying to stop doing that. I'm really trying to stop, like, do it all the time. And I feel like it's become a thing, like with girls. Like, what is peace and power about? Like, why is that a thing? I'm really gonna try and stop doing it. Let's just do that instead. Anyways, bye.